Boom! Welcome back to my channel, my peoples. Bless up on yourself. But you know my style already. One bagga. You know one. You see me, I say, gotta give you this daily update. You know what I mean? And first we have to start off with IVANY because we've been hearing a lot of things from what they are. And we don't know if it's true. And I was able to tell them and say, do not send or listen to no IVANY Instagram page that's pretending to be her. You know what I mean? Because you know the scammer them out a chap said way. You feel me? And no, IVANY friend Natty Ann has came out and said just that. As you can see, she said IVANY on her Instagram do not send or no money to this page because Natty they come out and say IVANY did alright, but you know she needs some help and any little thing can assist. You see me I say, and you know the scammer say that and run with it. You feel me? So I'm just giving that update that she's alright still. I don't know if she's in New York because people say them see her on the bus of immigrants that's headed from Texas to New York. But just giving them that update and don't send no money to no IVANY page.
Kingston Music Fest promoter reveals he paid Popcaan $22 million for show.
He cussed you guys out.
Because the promotion are fuckery. So you wanna know? You see when no book superstar pan show?
Yes, that was the Kingston Festival. What seems to be spokesperson / president, whoever, saying they paid Popcaan $22 million to perform in Canada. Obviously, that's not US dollars, but putting out a comment section, how much Jamaican dollars is that equivalent to US dollars? Nevertheless, he went on to say he brought Popcaan on a jet and all of these things, and Popcaan had a few lovely words for him. He said, whoever you be, go suck out your mama, pussy. You provide jet? For who? Pussy and me get me own a jet. And I pay for it out of my own pocket. Go suck out your mother and stop try pretty up things. Look out, chichi boy at Kingston Fest. And this is all because, the festival was a big flop. You feel what I'm saying? The people them couldn't get to hear the audience. I mean, the artists them sing because of microphone sound checks and all of this stuff. And they get frustrated or waiting and all of these things. So them bust up the barricades and stuff. It's me, I say. But I'm just giving an update, Popcaan, and let homeboy know for go S him mad and stop tell lies from the people them thing. Okay, me not lie people. Them put out a statement about the things them that happen at the festival, me not lie. Them I put all the blame upon the fans them, you see me I say, and they said Toronto directors would like to begin by saying thank you for everyone who came out to the inaugural staging of Kingston Music Festival. We would like to address the concerns and questions our patrons, our directors, and now the world all have about the most anticipated festival for the culture. That sound like a promo and just slinging, but whatever. We are not here to assign blame, but to offer our perspective. The fence breach and crowd surge required us to implement our security plan to protect our patrons, which was our foremost concern. This resulted in temporary closing of the bars to address the surge and other issues, including thefts from the bar. So them said the fans them not thief. The fence breach and the crowd surge too, and upon the stage damage, our production systems, which required us to seek police assistance to move the crowd a few feet back in an attempt to access the damaged equipment. Our concern for safety of our patrons and artists resulted in short stops in the show. All measures to control the show were put in place so we could successfully deliver all 4 artists as promised. The safety measures which went into effect were in response to the crowd-driven issues, all designed to ensure the artists could perform and that all persons were safe. We need to take responsibility for all our actions at the festival. You didn't hear all of we need to take, boy. As for our culture was placed in the world spotlight for this event. In today's environment, it is too often popular and easy to focus on negatives. We want to salute the success. Toronto, please remember all of the excitement that transpired. It was an amazing energy. What? People them did our boo and said Astro World Tour. Anyway, we had truly elite talent performing, but nobody couldn't hear them. Please celebrate the fact that our community came out in unprecedented numbers together to share a largely peaceful evening where everyone went home safely because of your efforts and ours to protect our patrons and to deliver a piece of history. Together we are just beginning our celebration in the music. We brought together thousands of fans to experience our cultures. This was truly historic and something we can together proudly build on going forward. We recognize the issues briefly touched upon above and assure we are already working to improve. We will be moving forward to compensate our loyal patrons by bringing the next festival indoors inside of an arena with 50% off promo code. We will relive. You see me, I say. And don't forget, boy, uniting, boy. But anyway, people, that's I giving you an update where the patrons will get 50% off them next ticket to the show. And Popcaan are telling for suck them money. Again, how much is $22 million in US? Because me hear Popcaan, every time Popcaan touch the show, it's 120,000 US him get, you know. I mean, I think he might be the highest paid dancehall artist act out there. You feel what I'm saying? But imagine if both of them could have traveled, how much them would I get per show? But nevertheless, let's proceed. And now we have to talk about with good friend Lisa Hanna. You see me, I say, because she's been making the news of lately. You see me, I say, because you know, so she never got Spice charity event, but she surely made the party in the night. You see me, I say, big up yourself, Gracie, but your mama, your friend under the microscope because she just quit representing PNP. Yes, she has quit representation, whatever the word is, politics, you know. As they said, Lisa Hanna exit representational politics. You see me, I say, and you know these people like to use big words. I mean, because it should say Lisa Hanna quits politics. But no, she's just quitting the PNP side so she can slide onto the JLP side in the near future. You see me, I say, but them have to lay the groundworks as beforehand. You see me, I say, because honestly, I always thought Lisa Hanna was on the JLP. You know what I mean? Me frightened that she did on the PNP. You know what I'm saying? Unless she was on the JLP first, then she switched to the PNP. But nevertheless, we just are giving her that update that she has left representational politics, whatever that means. Oh, you know I got OCD, so I did a quick Google check. It's exactly what I said. She's not representing PNP no more. So I let Margot know say she not gonna there forget to no force for PNP. You see me, I say, I know. Don't put in the comment section what you think about that. Do you think she's trying to be slick by quitting now ahead of, you know, her joining the JLP and things, you see me? And now, Bounty Killer is accused of slut shaming Ishawna, and I have to agree with what the people them is saying. You know what I mean? Because but there, yeah, we hear him come out strong. But not true. She sit on pan him face, pan Songfest stage, you know. And then him send okay Queens for, you know, destroy the Bigfoot Cinderella, but that never worked. So no, him try bang a phone and a slut shamer. You see me, I say? Ja know. The people them say Bounty one shit pan her head. You know what I mean? Which is very disgusting, but you know that's Bounty. You know, they do up in a danger bed one time. You feel what I mean? But yeah, back to the slut shaming. You know, what do you think about Bounty Killer slut shaming in 2022? Well, Skatta Burrell had some words for Bounty, and he also talked about Spice and Marsichin. You see me, I said, but he definitely defended his artist Ishawna, so let's take a listen. But one quick thing before we listen to Skatta and talk of the things. Remember, say, I'm bound to start with Ishawna first by talking about her equal rights business, you know. That's why I say Ishawna have him secret and I'm afraid that she boss it because she never called the name. But anyway, let's listen to Scott's. Oh, and the name of the song him deciding is called Banger Phone.
What's the means of achieving and, you know, just being different and setting yourself apart and you know, just being all you can be in many different areas, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where
Remember when
reggae
a
songsters,
band, remember when a band with no lineage or no traditional, when a band with no traditional wealth, so we have to build it
right,
for ourselves. You know what I
work
say?
for it, yes.
So I
Mm,
forget to work from a young age and stay working until my leg them fall off.
yeah. All right, I hear that.
Yes.
In regards to Reggae Songfest, what exactly was your role? What is your title? How does it work?
Production and but at Down Sounds we don't really stick to one job title. We had a lot of things to our portfolio. We try to do what we can for the
Yeah.
betterment of the company and the project. Whatever project, if you can assist in any areas, you assist because that's how it is. You keep the thing moving along and the chain can't have no weak link if everybody think in that manner, you know. So
Mm,
I mean, there's direct responsibilities, but if you have the ability to do multiple stuff, that's what you do.
nice. It
Yes,
seems like you're very strong in that because I do remember the last time when I done the catch up with you, where like
yes,
something you did there and it stayed with me was that
yes,
everybody that I've seen you with, they have a
yes.
use. Everybody has a role to play.
Definitely. We
Yeah.
don't, listen, we don't hang out and we don't keep people around us that we can't empower. So
Mm,
even if you come on as a part of the crew, you have to put yourself to use because we don't deal with set table and man drink and go home and repeat it every day. No. Find out
mm,
what kind of skill you have, and if you don't have a skill, we give you a skill and find a role for you to play because that's what it's all about. It's not about hanging around. We have done enough of that in the past and we learned that we have to just keep this thing as a positive movement. You know, if you're
yeah,
supposed to start a farm, everybody have to work on the farm or the circle. So in a
that's
music,
it.
everybody have to work in a music and show production and anything else that arises.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Yes.
So yeah, Downtown has a few artists. One of them being Ishawna, very controversial.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And of course, we did see her performance, the cut-out performance on stage. And I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie, I would watch it a couple times, and I was like, yes,
Yes.
he's over here. Yes, he.
Yes.
And then we see the general that is,
Yes.
some would say the people's prime minister.
Yes. Yes.
Um, Bounty Killer, very
Yes.
bold and brave moves. Skatta, I want to know, did you know this was going to happen before it happened?
Yes, I was aware of Aishana's performance, and I I didn't even need to look into it further. I understand his entertainment and his dancehall, and I know Aishana's journey. I've been there from the get go, and I see where she has been put down a lot and not given the opportunity to make a living from her talent because a lot of these artists that are so against her and what she stands for musically tell promoters that they're not doing any shows with her, you know? And I've seen where someone trying to earn a living for her family and her son have to
Mm,
be now wondering if this is business is for her, if her own countrymen can be fighting against her. And at the
mm,
same time, the slackness is going on around them and they are not advocating against worse things going on in the country, you know? So it showed the hypocrisy that exists in this
mm.
country of us that's Jamaica and how the women now they are being treated less than what the lack of respect or opportunities given to women freely by men who do the same thing and worse. But in
Mm.
their eyes, when it's done by another male, it is they're rejoiced and exalted and they don't hold each other accountable. But when a woman come and say, okay, well, if you are eat me, if me want me to eat you, you have to eat me too. Them have to make a career for done. She for go on side, she for get boxed down, she for get kicked on. You know, understand me?
Sorry, you can continue, but I've just added Marcy to send a request. I just added
Yes.
on the
Yeah, no
screen.
problem. Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
Mm.
So,
I
so
hear
it,
that, and I did see under one of the comments somebody said
yes.
something, and you were like, "Hey, honey," you were like, "Oh, you exactly what you just said, the
Yes.
hypocrisy,
Yes.
where
Yes.
men do it, and it's like it's celebrated, but once a
Yes.
woman does it,
Yes.
but what people would say it's the people's prime minister, poor people government."
Yes.
Like it was a very bold move. At no time did
And
anyone think,
and
"Oh, maybe find another target."
well, listen, this is Aishana's biggest target in the industry because she she understands that, listen, the biggest fight me get come from the most influential. And when the biggest fight you
Okay.
get come from the most influential, this influential person commands a huge voice with a lot of people that actually listen.
Off of one Skatta. They want to shut him up.
I could have 10 years, me's an elephant and I don't forget. So I'm going to take my revenge. Who am I now to say no, you can't take your revenge? I don't see her violating some fest protocols, basically. So I said, do what you have to do, man. You understand me? If there was any other artist come out there and do what them have to do, there was a male artist come and do that, it would be seen as entertainment. But I know for a fact that Ishawna is judged very harshly based on anything she does in this industry. You know, so that's what it is, man. And when I first live with it, entertainment in a dancehall. Dancehall is when since dancehall turned like a nice place, you have to tiptoe on. That wasn't it's not Sting, but it's also not jazz and blues. Not jazz and blues festival. It's a dancehall show where people come and display their talent and provide entertainment. You understand me? Because 2 days after that, you know, Beenie Man and Bounty Killer was on another stage, and Beenie Man did say Ishawna enough is sick, she fitted. And Bounty Killer did say this girl, this and that. So it's entertainment. Me not take none of that personal. And say, so she for box more that part, me see it as entertainment, I don't feel no way. But that's how the thing go. That's some music go, you understand?
I hear that. And on that same stage at one point, Bounty Killer did say something about Beenie Man along the lines. I mean, Beenie Man did say something about Bounty Killer and then walked off the stage. About him and Bounty's not.
The man said, Bounty man, I trust you. No girl can see down from the head. And I'm telling you, Beenie Man knows says entertainment just like anybody else. But some of the time when a woman step up to the challenge, you know, it rub them the wrong way and them not want that. Well, don't pick for a woman then, leave a woman alone. You know, because you know, say a woman when they get out, them are going to start the things and go on. But, you see me?
Yeah, and we know Ishawna doesn't shy away from speaking how she feels, and she does it with chest.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Yeah.
You know? She massive on the live. Every woman in
the
industry, but some just choose to talk up and be an advocate for what they believe in, you know?
Yeah. Well, Marcy is very vocal herself as well, you know. That song, Their Choice, you know, My Choice. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Where Marcy's obviously talking about men who sleep with females and essentially go and talk about it, when at the same time, it's you who wanted to have sex with them. Like, let's break that down a little bit for those who don't know about the song, Marcy.
Okay, so My Choice, it's supporting the narrative, my body, my choice, yes? And the truth is, if I didn't say yes, then it couldn't have happened. So I don't see what the big deal is, you know? And almost every woman that's, you know, active has gone through that. Some man line situation for whatever reason. So, you know, to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, I saw your performance as well. You asked the man to come on the stage and he did it. You weren't impressed with his motion. Your face was saying, wait, how is the one where this Makaliva?
Yeah. That was
well,
like
congratulations, Marcy. Pardon?
That was a real spur of the moment thing too, because him did give me a bit of tough chat, you know, while I was performing. So I was like, all right, bring yourself, come. Let me see where you're going with it.
What was nice was when him say, my gunman, you said, police? But no, Marcy, honestly, big up yourself and congratulations. I must say, I did even say it to Skatta as well. Before he was in the UK with IVANY, I found out about you not long ago, like through your music, but you were always on the cover of a World magazine, and I didn't know it was you because your hair was short, right? It's World Mag that said to me, that's Marcy, and I was like, no, it's not. So I wasn't aware till when I'm hearing, you know, it's so I first heard of yours, and I was like, if I was doing music, this is what, and I think I commented it on your page as well. If I was doing music, this is the type of music that I would do because it's fun, it's carefree, it's like, you know, happy go lucky. And it was
Again, just giving them quick updates while going from not to go on. You see me, some people. Don't forget to like and share. You see me? And most importantly, bless up on yourself. Out.